What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we'll be talking about StakeLayer, which is a first and pioneering, the first ever Bitcoin restaking L2 solution. So imagine eigenlayer for Ethereum. So this is a StakeLayer for Bitcoin, and it's pretty much introducing a transformative shift in how we utilize Bitcoin as the most decentralized asset, and really bringing it to DeFi by integrating it with proof of stake. I'll be really outlining how StakeLayer works in detail, and I'll be also going through the pre-sale details so you guys can get in early on this project. I'll show you step by step how you can get yourself some stake tokens while they're still on the low and the project is just in the process of building, and it will be launching in time for the massive bull market that we are anticipating. And you guys, if you are into gains and making that bread, then stay tuned till the end of this video. I've got a lot in store for you. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and always head on over to our main site, decentralisednews. You don't want to miss this incredible video on StakeLayer, a really pioneering, innovative layer 2 solution for restaking BTC, and I'm talking about to the moon with this one. Let's go. So the initiative that StakeLayer is taking is actually seeking to bridge a significant void in Bitcoin's applicability across public blockchain networks, and through their groundbreaking framework that's underpinned by StakeLayer's proprietary technology, Bitcoin is actually supposed to be positioned to play a pivotal role in enhancing network security and broadening its utility beyond simple transactions, and serving as a core value of storage and store of value. And if you want to understand kind of how StakeLayer actually works, it's very simple but very sophisticated, because it stands as a holistic yield aggregator focusing primarily on assets such as Bitcoin, BTC, BTCB, which is on the BEP20 network, Ethereum, stable coins like USDT and USDC. And the framework actually is anchored on a system of vaults that allows users to actually stake funds in exchange for stake tokens such as SREP BTC and SBTCB. And the project actually further includes secondary vaults for staking these tokens, which actually enhances yield aggregation. And the strategy manager backend complements the structure, tasking or taking the task to identify high yield investments for users. So incorporating a mixed proof of stake mechanism, StakeLayer actually enables the staking of Bitcoin as a means to fortify network operations. This is not only diversifying the security framework of participants in the network, but also elevating Bitcoin's utility, allowing holders to contribute to network security and accrue rewards. So when we look at the technological side and the security side, what I like about StakeLayer is they are going through audits with so many auditing firms and ensuring compatibility with the Ethereum virtual machine, streamlining the transition of DeFi applications and liquidity into the Bitcoin sphere. And this compatibility itself is key to actually expanding DeFi, fostering innovation, developing new DeFi projects directly on Bitcoin, and also leveraging the StakeLayer's EVM compatible execution layer. And they have on-chain mirror mechanisms and vault systems at their core. The on-chain mirror mechanism itself acts as a crucial layer, replicating Bitcoin's holdings on a blockchain for seamless asset tracking and verification across DeFi and CeFi platforms, which is incredible. This system actually relies on smart contracts as well to generate on-chain Bitcoin representations, enabling participation in diverse blockchain-based financial initiatives without compromising wallet security. And the vault system itself is foundational to StakeLayer, offering a secure deposit avenue for users. Dedicated vaults for specific assets facilitate depositing and utilizing of funds for yield generating activities as well. And depositors receive stake tokens as ownership proof, which actually can further be staked in secondary vaults to enhance yield optimization. Like I said earlier on, this is something very groundbreaking. This is not something that a lot of projects have actually started to do. And that's why I'm saying this is the first ever L2 solution for Bitcoin restaking. Like I said, similar to what EigenLayer is for Ethereum, you have StakeLayer here with some cutting edge technology. They've got a lot of strategic community initiatives as well. The native token vault itself encourages users or stakers of its token, offering additional yield boost, and the project strategy manager backend, like I mentioned before, is autonomous in navigating the market to maximize yield through dynamic asset allocation across various opportunities, including liquidity provisioning, lending, yield farming in DeFi, as well as arbitrage in CeFi. So making sure that security is paramount is what these guys are also looking to do. When it comes to the actual token and the tokenomics, the roadmap, this is something we need to really talk about, because like I said, we have to talk about the pre-sale. You're jumping in early if you're watching this right now and you take this chance to go and get yourself some stake tokens. The token distribution itself encompasses a total supply of 5 billion tokens in stake across pre-sales, community incentives, development team, allocations and partnerships, liquidity pools, and also just the marketing efforts. And the roadmap itself outlines a phased launch beginning with pre-launch initiatives. So you're right at the beginning here, progressing with the alpha release, and then obviously culminating in a mainnet launch and the ecosystem development itself. If you want to participate in the pre-sale, you can buy using a credit card, you can buy using crypto, you can use ETH, BSC, Optimism, Arbitrum, Base, AVAX, and Matic chains to do the transaction. All you need to do is simply go to stakelayer.io/pre-sale. Okay, you'll come to this dashboard here where you can actually see, what the price is and what the next price for the token is going to be. And then obviously you can actually connect your Web3 wallet. I'm using MetaMask obviously here. You can use different kinds of wallet. MetaMask is an easy one to use, and just choose how much you want to buy. You can start with as little as whatever you can afford. I'm just going to buy $200 worth of stake and show you guys how this is so simple to get down. So you can choose the blockchain network you want to transact on. I'll be using the Binance Smart Chain, of course. Once I choose this amount, how much I wish to pay, obviously, and acquire my stake with, I can just approve that and the transaction is initiated. Then I can set my spending cap. If you're using MetaMask, for example, you can also just pay a little gas fee to make sure you don't overspend on what you want to spend, and you can initiate your transaction just as easily as that. And like you see here, the transaction has been finished successfully. I am now an owner of some stake tokens and I'm in early. I might double up on my bags as well. So make sure you guys go check that out right now. The links are all in the description. If you want, you can also participate in the affiliate program. Check out my link below, because you can actually recommend your friends to get in on stake early and also earn some rewards. You can see here you can earn up to 20% for your introduction. So what makes StakeLayer unique, before we wrap up, is to just understand that obviously, despite the widespread adoption of Bitcoin at its current state, it is still kind of limited in terms of its Bitcoin DeFi application, and how, how we can grow the ecosystem of Bitcoin beyond just payments and storing it as a hedge against inflation. If you want to understand the StakeLayer solution, there's a link in the description to the full review that I've done step by step, showing you and really getting into detail about what the opportunities are here. But like I said, they do address some core challenges, confronting two primary real problems. Firstly, obviously, that constrained utility of Bitcoin within the prevalence of the DeFi landscape itself, driven primarily obviously by Ethereum and smart contract platforms. Secondly, just the imperative for more diversified and secure consensus mechanisms within blockchain networks. And you can also look at just kind of how StakeLayer are unlocking Bitcoins, the restaking potential. Like I said, if you look at projects like EigenLayer on Ethereum, we've done a review of that. You can understand clearly what the real opportunity for StakeLayer really is here, and really their roadmap is incredible. It looks like it's just in time for the run-up in this current bull market cycle. Post-halving, you want to get in early and make sure you're staking your tokens so that, you know, when the TGE is done, you've got your tokens issued and everything is ready. When that bull market parabolic cycle begins, you're already kind of looking to cash out and get in on your gains. So make sure you check out also the yield opportunities that will be available to Bitcoin owners through StakeLayer. Okay, they have something very important called the BTC mirror mechanism that I'll just touch on here real quickly. Is just a mechanism that aims to actually activate or actively engage Bitcoin within both the decentralized and centralized market. By leveraging the mechanism, Bitcoin owners are able to actually participate in income generating activities through proof of stake systems in DeFi and traditional CeFi channels without transferring the assets off chain, which is quite incredible. And the mechanism paves the way for Bitcoin holders to explore various yield generating opportunities, effectively bridging the gap between on-chain and off-chain financial activities. Go check out StakeLayer on all their socials, on Twitter, on the official website, on X, of course, which is Twitter, and then Telegram as well. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the video. Go check out their pre-sale, get yourself some stake tokens, and we'll see each other on the moon, baby. Peace and love, guys.